every other Sunday now. It's not every week, but we're just going to give it a couple of minutes. No, not a couple of minutes, but maybe about like a minute. I am doing it on three platforms: Instagram, YouTube Live, um, and a couple of my channels on Facebook. Hey, Miss Tyler, got some good announcements as well as with the show. So, again, we're just giving it a minute for get folks to come in and I give you guys a talk. And this episode is about fighting the urge to giving into um multiple sclerosis. Excuse me. I think I got a sinus headache, boogers and stuff. Y'all tell me if I got a booger in my nose. Don't have me sitting up here and talking to y'all and I got a booger in my nose. I believe y'all would tell me that though, right? Yeah. Don't sit up here talking to y'all and then booger hanging on right now and I can't see it and then y'all make me go viral with booger in my nose. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. All right, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Man, I ain't got the folks in here to share it with. I'll be dang. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Mental Strength Sundays, the podcast. It is actually a podcast. Um, I I do the I upload the podcast. I upload this to the podcast for the Sundays that I am not doing anything. So it's kind of like you get something every Sunday, but yeah, it's better to watch the videos, right? But seriously, if you can support me on the podcast thing, I haven't gotten the podcast to where it's everywhere yet, but it's coming. So just be on the lookout that I'll make sure I post it. But first, I would like to ask you guys, how are you doing today? How's everybody doing today? Hey, Sunday, closely into the month. When the 31st is what, Wednesday, I think. Um, how I'm feeling right now. I am and good morning, Miss Williams, and hello to you too, sir, Mr. Mario, um, and Mr. One Martin 600. How you doing over on Instagram? Um, I'm gonna tell you, I'm struggling right now, and that's the reason for the title of the show: fighting the urge to give into multiple sclerosis. Um, as a lot of you guys know, that I'm in and out of journeys, trying to trying to separate myself from taking all of the medication, and it seemed like as soon as I start getting medications off the list, I'm going to the doctor, and the doctor telling me, "Oh shoot, by the way, you got this, and we need to go ahead and tack on this stuff." And I'm like, "Nah, yeah, that's all right. I don't want to do it." Which I got great doctors, and the more that my wife is going to school for nurse practitioner, I'm starting to find out that doctors seriously they have an oath that they're forced to uphold to, meaning that they cannot tell you that, oh, by the way, there's a piece of grass in your backyard that you can eat, that it'll take all that stuff away. They can't do that. They'll get fired. And I feel like that's a bunch of crap, you know? but this is a dream of my wife's. So I am supporting her. And she did say that once she's get in, she's definitely going to look into um, being a nurse practitioner on a holistic front. But Miss Williams, good morning. Therapy was rough this week. Very sore. How are you doing this morning? Okay, so I just told you how I was doing. And oh, hey, Miss Tummy, I appreciate it. I'm sorry. Been having some ups and downs. Yeah. Oh, you on Okavis too? Okavis is what they are wanting me to go on, but Texpedera made me sicker. So, hey, Mike, 718. And for you guys that are coming on, what we're talking about today is fighting the urge to give into multiple sclerosis. And I have a couple of announcements in the middle here. So definitely continue to watch. But Texpedera made you sick, huh? I'm on Ocrevus, and I went in, and I've said this a couple of times on the show, so I'm gonna just go ahead and repeat it. But I went into my doctor's office to get my treatment in December. Actually, before getting my treatment, and you're on Ocrevus. Okay, cool. You're not sure what to do, Miss Tommy? All right, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I can't because your body is different than mine. So whatever works for me may not work for you guys. I can say this though. If you believe in God, pray about it. Sit on it. Don't be emotional and drastic and headfast when you're choosing this stuff. Because again, some of this stuff doesn't work for us and it makes us sick versus helping. I can sit up here and say that Tesabri I thought was probably the best choice ever, which I was scared of it. But then you have the what's that virus crap? Whatever that virus is, I don't forgot what virus was, but it was so high that they had to take me off of it, and I started Ocrevus. And I went in before I got my treatment on December and asked my doctor, "Hey, listen, I want off my medication." Actually, we talked, and I had explained. Well, he explained to me, so we'll give it 2 years, and then we'll see what's going on. All right, it's been 2 years. I want off my medication. Well, and I understand that. This is him saying, I understand that. I said, but I have to forewarn you. You get off your medication and then you go the other direction. I can't promise you getting back on the medication is going to get you to where you are now. And JC virus, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And no Mario, not PML and Miss Williams. JC virus, yes, you're correct. And Miss Williams been on Tesabri for 8 years. Um and you starting Ocrevus in March. I'm gonna say it like this. Do I have anything against Ocrevus? Has it been bad for me? For me, I can say it has not been bad for me. People have asked, so is the medication working? And I was talking to my primary care doctor, and I was like, I don't know. It's like, well, look at it like this. Do you have any complaints? Are you okay? And I was like, for the most part, yes. Said, well, the medicine is working, but I still don't know if the medicine is working. And y'all got to excuse me because I talk with my hands. I could be an airplane director or whatever. But hey, Miss Kathy, um, I still don't know because I've made a lot of life changes. And I think my life changes are probably 80% of the reason why I'm in the situation that I am in. And and I say that like the title, fighting the urge to give in, because now life is starting to want to kick my ass a little bit. And so I'm like, legs hurting, I have issues with my eye every once in a while, so I'm trying not to get too stressed out. I am trying not to. Miss Tammy said, been on Ocrevus for, oh, I said that part. Oh, been on Ocrevus for 3 years now. No problem with it. Don't feel better or worse. So I guess it's working. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. But I do feel like it's more of me changing my habits, who I am around, because it makes a difference. If you do not surround yourself around a positive group of people, I'm not talking about family, because sometimes family can be the worst thing ever. But if it's family, still surround yourself around positive people. Now, I know you can't control it, folks. I know you can't control situations outside of you. So stress is like inevitable. It's going to happen at some form of fashion, but you still have control of self and how you respond. And so that's where I'm at right now. Married 5 years, new marriage, and we have outside components that just rubs my ass. I mean, it's like, ugh. And I know for us, stress can be a hard thing. And for you guys that don't know, that are watching, multiple sclerosis is a real thing. And I'm saying this like this, guys, because I'm also doing this on my personal page on Facebook. And I have a couple of friends that may be watching, and you don't know that I have this disease called multiple sclerosis. A lot of them do, though. But you have to um you have to figure out what you're gonna put your energy in, because if you put your energy into the wrong thing, you will be down a creek without a paddle. As Tommy said, this is exactly what I do. Pray, and that's what's happened with Tex Federa. Yes, JCV. So I go to therapy 3 times a week. Meditation. I got to start meditating a little bit more myself. Stretching, guys. Yoga. Hello, the autoimmune bully. Yoga, stretching. I'm trying to get myself on a schedule to where I get my butt up early in the morning. I start stretching. I personally find it's a relief for me. Hey, WYZ, when to you, guys. Today's title is fighting the urge to giving into multiple sclerosis. I am this days old when I started back beating the crap out of myself and saying I'm not giving in. I can't. And I'm using our title, I Can Be the Mess, right now in my head, because I'm tired. I'm tired. And I know a lot of you guys are tired too. Miss Tummy says, I agree. Life changes helped me so much. You really don't understand how much pain you're putting yourself through trying to, one, keep people around you that don't want to be around you in the first place. You thought they did until you got sick and you start realizing this person is not the person that I thought they were. Being sick brings out the true colors in people. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not until you make those changes, it's not until you let those people go, until you start realizing, wow, that relationship, whatever type of relationship it was, really wasn't what I thought, you know? Tommy also added, stressful things is the worst. So yes, I try to keep positive and positive people in my and family. Miss Tammy added, I'm always positive and have been since day one. Pray about a cure every day. I've gotten weekly messages that have helped me keep going. I like that, guys. Um, And I can't do nothing but keep it real, Mario. You know that's me. I'm gonna say this about the cure, guys, and it's something else that I asked my doctor, and I think that's why I'm not that advocate that's promoting medication, that's going down a medication route, that's raising money to put in big pharmaceutical research and whatnot. Because being honest, pharmaceutical companies are not in business to heal us. They're not. It's a pacifier, it's a band-aid. I don't knock anybody that's taking medication because I'm taking it myself. But what I do feel is messed up, that how not only this country but this world is feeding off of people like ourselves. And their motto, their promise is trying to find a cure. But at the end of the day, are you really? And if we're as smart as we say we are as scientists, why is something always have a side effect? Or maybe not even a side effect, or why does it have to cure one thing but then kill another thing so that you can put me on something else? That's the battle that I have with that situation. And because I know, and my wife works in, she's a pharmacy tech, and everything has a side effect. Heck, even if you go get some mushrooms from outside, you're gonna have some form of side effect. So I know side effects are one of those things that you're gonna have at least one. But why is it that your drug, when it gets in my system, it may or may not cure what it's supposed to cure, but it's all gonna show damn well kill some other stuff. That's what I don't understand. The immune bully said they are never releasing a cure ever. They giving out but not cure, but can't cure cold. You know, right? It's a business. It is. It is a business. Um, and that's what's sad about it. Like we are. I'm not gonna get too deep into that part, but yes, I'm at a point to where I'm fighting the urge. I continue to stay on my medication, Ocrevus, because now in my new life with my new wife, this is my second marriage, and I love this marriage to death. But the thing is, I had to look at her. She's been to every doctor's appointment with me. She's been to every treatment with me since we've been married, and I can't ask for anything more than that. She's like a rock. She's very sensitive to what's going on with me. Like here recently, these past few nights, I've been sleepless. I body's itching, and I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm allergic to every fucking thing. Um, I was on Lyrica. I couldn't stand Lyrica because it was making me fat in the face. It wasn't putting weight on my body, but it was making me fat in my face, and I couldn't stand it because this is a remnants of me having a pop of Lyrica a couple of days ago, and this water weight right here hasn't come off yet. But and you can see it because it's, you know, like my cheeks and my eyes are sinking in the back of my head. So Justin, uh, um, so it's it saddens me to know that because she's a light sleeper, and she said last night I was tossing and turning. She was like, I I'm trying not to be inconsiderate and fall in a deep sleep all the time, because even though I know you're telling me that you're okay, you're just going through it, it still may be a night where you're going through it and it might not be okay, and I don't want to be asleep. And you know that for me, that touched me so much because my previous marriage, when she went to sleep, she was gone. I was in it by myself. She was gone. I mean, boom. I could have sat on her face and farted, and she wouldn't have woke up. She was dead. Like that's So it's a difference. And so I express again, whatever relationship it is, you know what I'm saying? I am not saying that you can't fix a relationship that you in, but relationships tend to be a segue for us to find ourselves in worse predicaments when it comes to multiple sclerosis. You'll be fighting your butt off, trying to stay healthy, trying to make someone love you when one, they can't take it, they don't want to be a part of it. So you have to make a tough decision. And this is one of those things of fighting tough decisions when I can't allow you to take me down no more than what I'm doing to myself. And that's one of those decisions I had to make. And it was like, let's see. You hated Lyrica? You was allergic? Well, I'm allergic to gabapentin, and they pretty much the same thing. And I couldn't take gabapentin, but I took Lyrica, and I guess it did what it did, or whatever. And maybe this is what's going on, that I'm having little nerve issues and whatnot. Hey, I'm doing okay. I'm just going through the motions at the moment. Just going through the motions at the moment. Ms. Marley says Lyrica is one of the most addictive drugs out there. You know what? Let me say this about that. I can't say that I was addicted to it. I was taking it faithfully. I was taking it on time, you know. So I wasn't like pew, 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 pew. And I told my doctor, I want to get off of it. I can't do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. I need to get off of it. I need you to wean me off of it. Man, I just said, fuck it. Excuse me. Sorry. I just got off of it. I take Blackafin, sometimes Clonopin when I'm too restless. That can be a little addictive too, because you get dependent on it, and because you can't freaking go to sleep. So you sitting up here, you're popping damn pills like damn Tic Tac. I don't want to be that person, and let alone sitting up here trying to pump chemo in my system twice a year. It's like, and then I'm seeing, I am not jealous whatsoever. I am happy for the people that's like, hey, I'm fully off of medication. I don't take no medication. I ain't using no cane. I'm just living life. What you doing? Stress-free, doing some herbs, found me a herbalist. That's the place that I am trying to get to. And I'm not going to cap. It is scary because this world has put in our head, if you do that, you're going to die. Don't do that. Just continue taking our medication. Just continue. The best route is pumping yourself up with our drugs. Like, this is an everyday thing for us. And it's not just in the MS community, it's in the cancer community, it's in the Alzheimer's, and it's all these invisible diseases that people really can't see on the outside, you know. The autoimmune bully says, I've never taken pharmaceuticals. I am so happy for you. Let me touch you, 7 years diagnosed. Seriously? I'm gonna go ahead and say that I could have been in that situation. Again, I allowed my last marriage to wreck me. I went crazy. I went to the crazy house twice. Let me make sure. Might have been 3 times. Let me hold up. 1, 2, twice. It might have been 3 times. That first time, I was forced because this person thought I was trying to kill myself. That wasn't the case. The second 2 times, at that second time, I needed to go because I was trying to get away from my ex-wife. So I put myself in there. I made sure that I drove myself crazy to get in there. Third time, I can't even remember what happened the third time. I don't know. But that second time, you best believe that I done cut my wrists and everything. I had to get from out of there. And again, so this is the mindset that I was in. So yes, I catapulted myself in a deep darkness. It was ugly. Ugly. And it was because I was trying to make a person see me. They saw me. They just ain't see me the way that I wanted them to see me. And as much as I knew that, I didn't want to accept that. And so not accepting that made the whole situation worse. People tell and show you who they are. We don't want to believe it because we as people think that we can fix people, change people, force people to do something that we think we need. Don't force it, bro. I don't care if you don't have an immune disease. You're gonna make yourself sick. The autoimmune bully says, my best friend is a pharmacist. She warned me against them. And I was originally diagnosed in a bad relationship. Absolutely plays a role. Yes, I'm telling you, bro. It's it'll hurt. Woof. Miss Tommy says, I take Blackafin, Tylenol 4, and steroids when needed. I don't like them neither. Steroids keep me up at night. You know, some call steroids. You know, I need you to give me some muscles while I'm sleeping if I'm taking you. You know, don't sit up here and put more weight on me because you're making me hungry. And you like caffeine got me up all night and like a darn weed head, get the munchies and stuff. I don't want them steroids. Nope, I try not to get them. Hello, Miss Child. Miss Child says good morning, and good morning to you too. Miss Tommy says same. Gab, I don't like. Oh, Gabapentin, you don't like it? Me neither. Hello, Miss Christina. Me too. I couldn't take gabapentin, but I take Lyrica, but not every day. This demon is trying to take me right now, but I will not let it. Thank you. Do not let it. What is Lyrica used for? If you ever heard of gabapentin, it's pretty much the same thing for nerve damage. You're using it for like the little fibromyalgia symptoms. Yes, I forgot about that. I have the symptoms, but the doctor has not diagnosed me with those. So I'm like, okay, oh, fuck you. No, I don't want this. No. Miss Nikki says, I think that's a common thing with us MSers and most chronic pain sufferers. We don't want to become addicts. No, I do not want to become an addict. And that was my thing with my doctor. I'm like, bro, I gotta get off this. 32 pills 3 times a day. And I started that when I got diagnosed 2011. So that made me 31. I was up to 32 pills within 6 months of being diagnosed. I mean, I think I was steroids, had got on Tysabri. I was taking Valium. I was taking amitriptyline, Clonopin sometimes, Blackafin. I was taking 10 milligrams of Blackafin 5 times a day. So that's 50. I had got up to 600 on Lyrica. I was taking blood pressure medication until it made my lip big. That crap was funny as heck. I woke up and I'm like, dang, you know, I had that fever blister situation going on, you know, cold sore, right? So I'm feeling my lip and I'm like, oh crap, I got a cold sore coming. That's cool. Went back down. Well, I put some on it, right? You know, the stuff that you put on cold sores. I had some at the house. Put some on it and I laid down. And I kid you not, while I'm sleeping, I can feel Mike Tyson hitting me in my lip because that's the only thing I can say because that's how it was swelling up. And I can feel it. So I get up, go in the room, and my lip look like this. run straight to the hospital, and they basically, me being a black person, the medication that I'm taking, I had them took it for 5 years straight, and all of a sudden want to say I'm allergic to it. Never in my life. So, but yeah, they say, black folks are prone to be allergic to this medication. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to fuss at my doctors because y'all know I'm black. I'm a little light skinned, but I ain't like that. I got white folks in my ancestry, but whatever. Miss Christina says I cannot function with my meds. I'm an alcoholic. As long as I'm walking, my meds are fine. And once I lay down, if I've taken a lot of meds, then I'm gone. I'm out of it. Miss Christina always, I wish I could, but I can't. I've tried. This nigga say, I'm grateful my doctor knows and approves of my cannabis use. Man, I'm trying to get my doctor to do the same thing. It definitely helps me to use for less pharmaceuticals for my pain and spasticity. Miss Christina also asks, I'm so tempted to go to the cannabis way, but I cannot smoke, so I have to find a way without smoking. They have edibles. They have cream as well, Miss Christina. So any place that sells cannabis, stuff like that, I guarantee they have oils, treat, edibles and stuff, so you don't have to smoke it. Same effect. I take 300 milligrams of Mario. Don't laugh at me, but all I see is FUK. So I'm gonna say I take 30 milligrams of fuck. This shit. So you are saying that I take 30 milligrams of fuck this shit 3 times a day. I want some of that. I gotta tell my doctor to prescribe me some of that. FUK. Yeah, I like that. Why you crazy? Heather Cook Davis. Blackafin 4 times a day has really helped me. MS in 20 plus years. Wow. Only learned last year that for Blackafin to work effectively, you need to take daily on schedule. It builds in your system to work better over time. I would encourage y'all to try taking Blackafin that way. You know what? That may be truth to that. Because I'm gonna tell you, I did not take it right. I really don't have issues with spasticity, spasms or whatnot until I stress myself out. This past 2 weeks, I've been wanting to kick some duty, and because people have gotten on my nerves. I don't like people. When I say that, I'm not talking about everybody. Y'all are cool for me. It's people that are ignorant. I can't stand ignorant people. And this world is creating some ignorant people. I'm like, take a moment and listen to what you're saying, because it don't make no sense. Cannabis works excellently. So, guys, it's at that 30.5 minute mark. Let me go ahead and say this before people leave off. So, for you guys that don't know, me and my wife, we have a couple of businesses, and we advocate for you guys. And last year, we were able to send out $800 Visa gift cards and a couple of little extra stuff to MS Warriors. It is a raffle thing where you guys will have to send us a story telling us, rather good or bad, whatever, long or short, about you and your MS. And we put your name. When we get $100, we get a card, and we put those names that we've gotten and put them in a hat, and we pick them, and we get your information, whatever, from you sending the stuff in, and we send the stuff off to you. So I've gotten to my $100 finally this year. It was hard, but I'm trying to turn I Can Be the Mess into a nonprofit. I found out I probably could have had it done a long time ago, but you have to have so much in order to do so. Hey, JR Daisy, you have to do so much in order. You got to have like a whole team. I ain't got no team like that yet, so I don't want to jump in there. Which I have a lot of businesses that want to donate, but they want to have that 501 thing so that they can write that crap off on their taxes. And so I am working hard on that because I want to help more people, right? So let me show you or tell you how you can get that story in for me. Give me one moment while I just got to make sure. Let me go to this spot first before I tell you the wrong thing. Let's see. I want to get the right thing. All right. So it is going to be, I'm putting this in the comments, guys, on this is the website on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. You guys on Instagram, you're gonna go to Treats and Sweets. I'm putting it in the comment too. treatsandsweets.com, and it is /care dash package dash giveaway. Oh crap, spelling it wrong. Giveaway. And I appreciate you guys' patience. I'm trying to make sure everybody get this. So yeah, that's the website, guys. You guys on Instagram. But you go there and you're gonna scroll down, read the little information. Make sure you put your full name, last name, email, and you just fill out your story and you hit submit, and it's gonna come directly to me and my wife. And definitely read over it. Now, I haven't done this, but I would be glad to share you guys' story. I'm gonna probably put a change that that form and add a selection to where can we share your story. So don't worry about anybody that does it now if we're gonna share your story or not. No, because I don't have that option, because I want to give you guys that option if you want to share your story, and also have an option to where if you would like to be a guest and tell your story, it's going to be on the form. So I'm going to redo that between now and next week. And the next time I come on, I can tell you guys, hey, I did update the form, and you can do that. But yes, you just click on that link and then just go down, and you have that, and you fill that out, and then it's easy as that. It is easy as that. Let's see. I got some more comments. Miss Williams says definitely on the cannabis. I got some. I hate we got to say cannabis. This is weed, same thing. I got some cannabis over in my drawer that I've had for 5 years. So if anybody know anything about cannabis, the longer it sits, does it become more potent? Like, I think that's the reason why I haven't rolled it up or did anything yet. Cause I'm like, man, this thing been sitting in my drawer for 5 years. Like, does it ever get spoiled? It's a herb. It's dry, so it shouldn't go bad, right? I guess it also depends if somebody done put something in it or something like that, right? I don't know. Again, that's why it's still in that drawer. It's like I did an episode about cannabis, and Facebook took it down because they said I was promoting. I'm not a doctor, and I didn't say nothing about you need to go smoke it. What I did was I was showing a graph, and there's this app. I know you can get it on iPhone. It's an app that you can go to, and it tells you which cannabis is mainly for symptoms of people that have MS. And yeah, they took the darn thing down. Little punks. They don't like me because I'll be up here telling a lot of stuff. Cannabis does help with the nervous system. Yeah, I just don't like smoking. So I'm gonna have to definitely get me some edibles. Hello. Again, Ms. Heather said Dr. Booster has some great videos on CBD. He advocates for tincture or gummies. He feels the vape or smoke is bad for your lungs. Yeah, after a while, I do believe that can affect your lungs pretty bad. Uh, Miss Michelle says, so do I. uh, I was last, I was last year winter. Oh yes, yes, you were. You owe me a video. Uh-huh. It's okay though. You were last year winner. Let's see. Okay, so we did that. And Ms. Nick said, no, it gets dry and less potent. Dry and less potent. Oh man. Oh, that sucks. And the other thing that I did, I'm going on a fasting, 30-day fasting from bread and alcohol. I told y'all I'm a functional alcoholic. I don't drink it because I'm trying to hide away from anything. I just like mixed drinks. I like mixing them and mixing flavors and stuff, and it tastes so good. It just have a little kick on it, right? The autoimmune bully said that's why they took it down. It replaces its medicine. They are protecting their businesses. Yes, yeah, and that's the bull crap about it. Like again, I did not tell nobody to go out and get it. I didn't even show them where to go get it. I just said, hey, well, I guess I did when I sit up here and say, so these these particular cannabis things are for such and such and such and such. But it's so funny to me that you can tell me that I'm not a doctor, but a doctor that stopped doctoring and said the heck with doctoring can come on YouTube and say, oh, come buy my book of all herbs that you can find in your backyard that can cure you for days. See this look? What's the difference? She ain't no doctor no more. He ain't no doctor no more. So how he can sit up and tell me he should get boot off of everything to boot him off? I'm just saying. They know it works. Yes, they do. Autoimmune bully. They do. They do know it works. 5 years, dude. Just use it. I know, right? My neurologist prescribed me the cannabis. Let's see. On a mixed drink, YouTube. Yeah, I'm just saying, bruh. Woo! Got to be more careful. And I'm this day old when I'm realizing that it ain't nothing but spoiled fruit. Like, that's how these folks in jail be sitting up here and making their alcohol like this right here. I don't know how long this cup been sitting up here. My wife left this cup up here. If I open this, I bet you it stinks. But you can see the fermentation on top of it. So that in itself is alcohol. If I drink that, I am going to be drunk. Alcohol is alcohol poisonous. It's because it is a fermented fruit. For you guys that don't know, alcohol is just basically y'all got some old grandmas and granddaddies that done set up there and made their own wine and whatnot. Spoiled fruit. Stuff that we don't need to be taking in the first place. But it be tasting so good. But what they say about stuff that taste good might be bad for you, man. Well, guys, again, today's show was about fighting the urge to give into multiple sclerosis, and I'm there. I'm fighting the urge. I'm pulling out hair that I don't have. Don't judge me. I'm trying to gosh, trying to walk away from people and not knocking them out. It affects your MS. It don't affect my MS. I take a drink and I'm good when I go to sleep. I, so I'm like, mm-mm. But people look at me or because they know me now, they don't know my struggle, they don't know where I come from. So when I get angry or get mad, They're like, I can't see you getting like that. Trust me, I did not get here yesterday. I got here because I had to home in. I had to It was a lot because I could have got diagnosed back in 1999, but it wasn't until 2011. But I say that, guys, to say don't give in. I'm the last person that's going to sit up here and say I give up. It's going to have to kick my ass seriously, in order for me to say I give up. Um, I've always been a fighter, um, and I can't ask y'all to do anything that I'm not going to do. I can't ask y'all, you know, I can't ask y'all to believe in me and not believe in you guys. Um, I love every single one of you all. Some of you guys I am familiar with, and some of you guys are new, and it doesn't matter because I know this is my purpose. I was brought to this community for a reason. Everything that I do and say is genuine. Um, I I have no secrets. What you see is what you get. I am as open as a fresh or torn book. I am who I am. You will see my good and you will see my bad. I am not hiding anything from anybody. I am not weak, but I would definitely cry. I'm emotional and strong at the same time. I will not allow this world to identify me as the man that they feel a man should be. I am not only a person that feels the need to protect, feels the need to provide. I am also a nurturer. This is something that the world tells a man that he cannot do, as well as they sit and they tell a woman that she cannot protect and she cannot provide. It is a whole lie. Because if I am in the situation that I am in, which that means I am 100% disabled, unfortunately, sometimes I cannot work. That means that my wife is taking the blunt fold of when it comes down to bringing home the bacon. You know what that means? That means the definition of protecting and providing has been shifted a little bit. For me, that took a while for me to understand. It was hard for me to understand that, you know what? I am not living by the world's standard of what a man is, because the world is going to tell me that I am a man that I should not want. I should not look for someone to take care of me. I don't care how bad you're sick. And it also opened the door for look at how the world treats our veterans. Before the women became soldiers, like a lot of the men are in this time now, men were coming home, no legs, no arms, and just because they were men, they can't protect anymore. They can't serve anymore. They threw them out. And so that's how I feel about any other man outside of the military as well. It's still the same thing. No use anymore. So I'm saying all of this definitely with those males. It's very hard to find a male in this community that is looking outside of what society is telling him to be. Because I'm gonna be the first to tell you, if you haven't heard it, society don't know shit about being a man, nor does society knows about being a woman. They're just making the shit up and guessing why they going around. It's just plain and simple, because who I am as a man may not be the same person that our MS Warrior Mario is. He's somebody totally different. I can sit up here and tell Mario that, hey, I do this every day, and it might not fit for Mario. But does that make him less than a man? No, it does not. And vice versa. Stop allowing this world to corrupt us. This is People are hell. devilish. It's an agenda. So I know I'm not getting shared as much now than I used to be because Facebook has flagged me as sending out fake news. But God has told me to continue doing what I am doing. I'm not scared. If they sit and cut it out, that don't mean that I can't do nothing else. What I need to be said is going to be heard, and who needs to hear it is going to hear it. Just like you guys popping up, y'all, it's something that y'all needed to hear, and I appreciate y'all. So, hey, I asked because I can't share it. If I share it, I go to jail, Facebook jail. So maybe somebody else you guys may know might need to hear this. And so, like I said, I'm on 3 Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and then so you guys can share it. But I am going to say these last few comments, and I'm gonna call it a day. Let's see where we're at. What I left off at. Sorry if I skipped anything. Ms. Taylor said, I believe in you and you and the missus. I appreciate that. Hey, Miss Jessica, it's hard not to give in, but I am pushing. Miss Jessica, you're one of the strongest women I've ever known, and I love you, sweetie. I push myself to achieve. Miss Nikki says, we have definitely faced some badass adjustments. We share these experiences too, even when we are opposite sexes. Me being a single mom for 20 years and sole provider, I definitely relate to what you're just saying here. It is like, I can't expect any woman not to be what society calls hard if men are not doing what they're supposed to do when it comes to you guys. And even vice versa, because there's some nasty women out here that's mistreating men. And I still go back to my men that we have more responsibility than men think. That's on a whole nother subject. I agree 100. You are more of a man with the knowledge you have. It's not all action. We are brothers and sisters in orange. Yes, man, we are. Hey, Miss Damage, yo. I've had 40 years now. Stay positive and you do you. I eat what I want. I need to exercise, but I don't. That's me too. Just live your life making yourself happy. A good partner will understand and help you because they love you. Trust in God. Miss DF, absolutely. So, guys, I did put in the comments. I don't know if you saw it. I'm finna get ready to shut it off, but I'm gonna say it again. Go back through the comments. This big old thing right here is ready for me to go to the store and get our $100 gift card that we're gonna give to a MS warrior. So go to that link where it's Treats and Sweets LLC. It is in the link, and to the whatchamacallit, what it is on Instagram, and then it's in the comments on YouTube and Facebook and whatnot. But you go to the Treats and Sweets thing. I'm gonna repost it again next week though, where you can fill out the form and your phone number, email, and your story to let us know how MS affected you, good or bad. It doesn't matter, but whichever one it is, and you get your name put in the hat, and you'll be one of these lovely winners of the gift card. Hey, it's not much, but it is something because I know that again, this world is inflating all this. Dang. Putting us in a recession we don't really need to be. Hey, Renee. Hello there. Renee here. Is that Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, living with MS for 21 years now and living with RA. Jessica, I love you dearly too. I appreciate the convo. It's okay to be vulnerable sometimes. Hey, sweetie, I'm vulnerable all the time. That's what's wrong with me. I be letting these folks in. They're gonna get their butt kicked. They keep messing with me. But nah, it's okay. For you guys that are coming in, please go back to the very beginning. some great information, great conversation. No. But I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you all Sunday after next if I don't post anything in between then and there. But love you all, and love you guys on Instagram. Thank you for watching again, guys. Not this Sunday coming up, but the next Sunday I shall return. I may be a couple of minutes late because sometimes I have to take my wife to work, or we may be I'm a radio personality in Atlanta, so that's the weekend that I'm in Atlanta. We may be on the road, so it's going to be kind of iffy on how I'm doing it. So I will make sure that I include all of y'all. Okay, so follow me on YouTube, Instagram. I could be the mess, the same thing, just in case. Okay, appreciate you guys. Oh, hey, we enjoyed it, you too. Till next time, love you.